Shoot, I don't think I put the right audio. La, 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 la. Okay, that's done. Shoot. My phone is gonna die on me. I want that one. I want the other one. Yes, I know I have both battery. Hey, everyone. I want to have to do it in the studio, I think. Why does it keep... I don't know who this is. Hope everybody's having a fabulous Monday. Start of the week. I am starting the broadcast since the better half is showering and I am feeding my face. Four Val, how are you? Four Dude, yo, Kinky Zach. Oh God. Hey Zach, how are you? Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh crap, I gotta get the stupid mouse. Whoops. Copy. Hey, Four Valve. It's definitely been on Monday. Yep, it has. All right, I gotta run and get my mouse, guys. Hang on. Keep moving it. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find my computer mouse. Yep, there it is. Found it. In the tornado bag. Okay, it was in my bag that I shoved everything in when the tornado came through and took downstairs. Paste. Oh my gosh, don't do it on there. Ay. We are having a day, aren't we? Okay. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to pin it. Oh, let's see. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Awesome. Oh. Yeah, I'll let Mob tell you about the tornado that pretty much... It didn't exactly touch down at our house, but there is no doubt that the cloud didn't go over our house with the damage that we had. Thank God we did not have any structural damage. Yes, we did. We finally got our power back yesterday around, oh my gosh, 4 or 5 o'clock. Yeah, it was not fun, to say the least. Okay, why the heck can't I? Here we go. Gosh, I'm trying to pin. Not fun, to say the least. Oh. Okay, why the heck? All right, here we go. Of course, it's gonna do that. Oh my God, this stupid thing. There we go, pin it. There we go. I may or may not have been going into hiding starting this weekend. Oh God, Zach. Yeah, it was the scariest thing I have ever been through. I never want to go through it again. And I feel bad for anybody that passed away during that tornado, because the tornado did come over 96. It did flip a couple of semis. It did throw a car with passengers in it, and they were killed. So my hearts definitely go out to the family of those people. But I think the only other time I was that scared in my life is probably when I got in my car accident. I mean, we've had a couple tornado sirens go off this year, but within 5 minutes, they had canceled them. This one did not cancel. By no means. No. No. We were watching outside. I had Shelby and the cats downstairs, and they were in the bedroom. And Jim and I were watching outside. And anybody that's been to our house knows in our backyard, we have outside the gated area what we call the fairway. So we were looking out into the fairway, and we look out, the trees parted like Moses was parting the Red Sea. I'm not lying about this. The lightning struck, and the sky turned purple, green, and blue. And Jim goes, "Yep, that's good enough for me." Slammed the door shut, locked it, shut the drapes, and we booked downstairs in the basement. It was probably 100 yards away from us. So it was definitely scary. He said he actually saw it pick up one of our wicker rocking chairs and throw it across the yard. So he actually saw that happen. Hey, Mr. Macwin, how are you? Hope you guys are safe with that storm that rolled through. And when he said he saw that, he booked downstairs. So, and we were waiting to hear, like the sound that a tornado sounds like. I never heard anything. But Mom did say it's gonna either come from one side of the house or the other. And thank God it came from the opposite side of the house that we were sheltering in. So that was good, but it was scary. It was definitely scary. It was, there's still people in our area that don't have power. We got mostly flooding. Okay. Yeah, the little creek by the house is really high, but it never overflowed. I heard something like, I want to say it was Belleville, got like 8 inches of rain or something crazy. But yeah, those storms were really, really nasty. I know a funnel cloud didn't touch down, but it came over the house, and that's good enough for me to say that, yep, I was part of a tornado and never want that to happen again. So our street was blocked part of the morning, the first day it happened. By the time I took Shelby to school, you could at least get one car down it. They taped off the one side because there was a down wire line in the first guy's yard. So I was like, okay, well, that accounts for why we don't have any power. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, I think I went to the store. And by the time I went to the store and came back, which wasn't long at all, I came back down our street, and DTE had a wire laying across the road just before ours to turn down. I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to drive over that. So I just turned around and I basically went around the block per se. Around the block out here is kind of like 2 miles worth. um so but I was not driving over that wire. I didn't know if it was energized or not. I wasn't taking that chance. So I the generator started acting really, really weird. And our light in our bathroom came on. And usually that only comes on if there's a surge of power or something weird is going on. So I called, exactly, 4-valve, exactly. Better be safe than sorry, exactly. So I called Mom and Michael. Our generator's acting really weird. I'm like, I'm gonna check the oil on it. I said it's a little low, but nothing that, shouldn't handle. I said it almost seems like they're trying to energize the line. He goes, yeah, but that wouldn't have any effect on the generator. I'm like, true. So he goes, we'll take a ride down the street and see if our first neighbor's generator is still on. I said, okay. Didn't even get to his house, and I see the power truck coming down the street. And I stopped and I talked to the lineman. I said, hey, are we back online? He goes, we think so. The other guy went up to one of the neighbor's house to check, and they were good to go. I'm like, all right. So I turned around, came home, called the mob, and I go, we're back online. Tell me how to, get everything back online. He goes, all right. And I had already shut the generator off because I was pretty sure we were online. So he's like, throw the breaker in the pole barn, go in the basement, and, throw the breaker there, and everything should come on. And sure enough, everything came on. So I had already planned. I don't even know what I made for dinner last night. I made something on the grill, I think. So I was like, well, I'll do that. And then tonight I made a tuna noodle casserole and some shrimp skewers on the grill, but I made the casserole in the oven, obviously. But yep, 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, almost 4 days without power. Thank God for a generator. I think our generator is not generating as much power though. It's old. It's very, very old. So I think we're going to be getting a new generator in the future. So, but it has gotten us through many, many power outages. And I can't run my stove. I can't run my microwave. Can't run the washer and dryer. But I mean, you can grill. You can. Anything that has a lot of amps takes. The generator won't handle it. Jim's actually got a pretty funny story for you guys. He came home Saturday night and wanted to take a shower, and we couldn't get the hot water heater to go because I have such a large hot water heater. The fan just couldn't get up to speed. So I'll let him tell you how he concocted a way to get the blower fan going so the pilot would light and we had hot water. It's actually very ingenious. I would have never thought of it, and I don't think anybody else would have either. Because everybody he tells the story to says, wow, man, that's pretty ingenious. I mean, hey, when you're desperate to take a shower, you're not going to let a stinking hot water heater defeat you. Yeah. The fridge and the freezer, yeah. I got one huge freezer in the basement. I got a refrigerator freezer in the basement behind the bar. And then I got the refrigerator and freezer upstairs. And the two in the basement were fine. The one upstairs was getting its rear end kicked. Man, I was like, oh man. But everything seemed good. So hopefully we have no more outages this year. Because I'm sick and tired of listening to a generator. Necessity is the mother of invention. Yeah, you find out, really when you're out of power for a long period of time, you really find out how to be creative with food. I mean, never before has Jim barbecued, yes, you heard me, barbecued breakfast sausage. But here he was, standing in front of the grill one day, barbecuing breakfast sausage and then making eggs on the side burner. I mean, you do what you gotta do. It's not impossible. It's just you have to kind of reinvent the wheel a little bit. So, it was, yeah. There's only been one other time that we were out of power for 8 days, good Lord, for like 4 or 5 days. I want to say it was during the winter time, but I could be wrong on that. Yeah, you guys got that hurricane coming down, don't you, Zach? Oh, Pinks. That's brutal. Okay, nope. Okay, you got me beat. Yeah, that would suck. How did you guys stay warm? Did you go to a hotel or something? Because that would suck. Yeah, that hurricane looks like it's going to be pretty nasty, Zach. Blankets. Wow. Yeah, I guess layers of clothing and blankets, right? That does work. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, we don't lose power during the winter months too much. In the 9 years that we've been here, I believe maybe 2 or 3 times during the winter. That's it. So not terrible. Not terrible at all. Yeah. All due to an undersized transformer. Oh, that sucks. Now I've seen the transformer by our house get blown up and catch on fire. That was another time we lost power. And I think another time was, I want to say an ice storm. It was in the middle of winter and we had a really bad ice storm that came through and snapped some lines and stuff. But yeah. If you're in the Midwest states during the winter, and when we get ice storms, sometimes they can be bad and sometimes they can't. The last couple of years have been kind of moderate, actually. Yeah, the power company kept telling us we had power. Oh, I was on our app constantly checking. I was watching the power outages go down. I'm like, okay, they got more people up. Okay, they got more people up. Like, I bet you now if I check, let's see. They should have everybody up. Actually, no, I take that back. They don't have everybody up online because I know somebody that's still out of power. Let's see. Oh, outage center. So there is still 17,000 people without power. So, I mean, the tornado actually came right over 96 and it snapped power lines in half. I mean, just miles of it. So those people are going to be out for a while yet. You've never seen a transformer blow up, Zach? It's the whole sky lights up basically. It looks like a firework and the whole sky lights up. It's pretty wild. It's not fun, but yeah, but it's Mother Nature, we can't stop Mother Nature. So Mother Nature is going to do what Mother Nature wants to do. Squirrel took out a transformer behind my house once. They fixed it, not even an hour after they fixed it. Oh no! Oh my gosh, 4Valve. That would suck. I am not even going to lie. That would suck. I mean, from what I'm understanding, they're saying because of how much power went out and stuff and the grid and everything else, they're saying that more power outages are going to happen more often. If there's any truth to that, I don't know. I just know I hope not. Because it's not fun. And people that don't have a generator, if they just went grocery shopping, hey Kenneth Bird, if somebody just went grocery shopping, then your power goes out. You're out all that money for food. In fact, I went to Meijer's today to pick up a couple of things, and it said on their door, sorry, we are completely sold out of dry ice. We are sorry for the inconvenience. So people was buying dry ice and packing their freezers with it. I can't talk tonight. So their food could stay cold if they weren't on a generator. Yeah, that was a funny phone call telling them what happened again. Oh my gosh. Did you literally watch the squirrel do it, or did they let you know? Hey, Bama 5.0, happy Monday. Hope all is well. Mob's watching me in the family room. I just heard my voice on the TV. Oh, starting tomorrow night, it's going to be bad. Okay. Now, what side of Florida are you on, Zach? Are you guys going to get hit with it, or are you pretty safe? For the second one you saw do it, that's funny. Mob, hurry up and get in here. I want to finish my dinner. He said okay. Yeah. Squirrels are nasty little buggers. Oh, dang. I hope you guys are evacuating, Zach. Oh, he must have liked dinner. So then you're on the west side of the state then, Zach? You would think that the squirrel would completely fry himself by eating through an electrical wire. Hey, let's all buy electric. Yeah, exactly. And add to the power grid so when the power goes out, you won't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right, Mr. Mach 1? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're in the middle, so, I mean, you're not on the coast or anything, so you'll get the high winds and the rain, but you're not going to get anything, like, massive, I don't think. Being more inland actually saves you guys. Zach. So they were on a suicide mission then, 4Valve. That's funny. That is too funny. Yeah, you guys should be fairly safe, Zach, if you guys are in the middle. They succeeded. That's funny. That is funny. I'm so hungry. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Matt got to put a turban online today. He said no problems with that, so that was a plus. I should probably turn on the light and stuff for him. Not that it matters, but there we go. Yeah, it looks like we might be going to the Michigan's largest car show in a couple of weeks. We have a town about 45 minutes north of us called Frankenmuth, and they're literally going to have a 2,000 car show up there over the weekend. Put your drinks over here. Oh, geez. 2 of them tonight, huh? All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am going.
Coming to a computer close to you. We got Mob in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, there we go.
Ouch.
Got a little relief action going on. Your dinner was awesome, baby. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you liked it. All right. I'm out.
I actually went back and had seconds.
I'm going to do that right now.
Huh?
I'm starving.
Rock and roll.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you. Come again. Bye-bye.
Okay, keep your voice down in here because I want to watch my show.
Whatever. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, please don't. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining us this evening. Good to see everybody. Oh, came home, said hi to the wife, hopped in the shower, scarfed out a little dinner, and here we are now. And we'll get a little personal. How's that there? In case T. Hetzler's watching, just washed my hair, brother, so, you know. Looking respectable. Even shaved a little bit. Yeah. Even tried to chop my friggin' Adam's apple off while I was shaving. So you know it's the real deal. Car Mob, what's up, Mr. Mach 1? 4-Valve Chuckles. Bama. Zach, good to see everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What do I have to do with my drink? Here it is. Cheers to everybody. Old fashions in the house. Yeah, man, that storm the wife was talking about was wicked. Oh, my goodness. I got to say, I had never seen nothing like that before. It is pretty crazy. Matter of fact, I got video of where the tornado actually crossed the freeway. It's pretty freaking wild. It is pretty freaking wild. Ugh. Pinks, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Cheers. Salute, brother. This evening's glass consists of an Elijah Craig Old Fashioned with some Grand Travers cherries and syrup. And it is real nice. But it's going to be a one and done tonight, folks. I may have a beer with my cocktail, but that's going to be it for good. Got to work in the morning. 2 is the limit. So, yeah, man, we're just chilling. Wife and I are going to take the GTR to a car show about maybe 80 miles from my house, 80 miles north of where I live, right around there. It's supposed to be like a 3-day event, man. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to do the Friday, Saturday for sure. I'll see how I feel after that. Because on Saturday, one of my really, really, really good friends is going to be having a wake or a celebration of life. Let me phrase that. He's going to be having a celebration of life for his mom. His mom passed away last month. And he's going to fly into town in September. And we're going to have a little celebration of life. And it's going to be on that Saturday. So I'm going to go party up north for a day and a half and enjoy the car show. And then shoot back downstate and then go hang out with my buddy that evening. I'll probably be with him till late at night. So I highly doubt Sunday I'm going to have the friggin' energy to want to get up and go back to the car show. But we'll see. We'll see. Not drinking yet. I'm sorry. Need to eat first. Okay, I just finished eating. Like literally less than 5 minutes ago, I just started eating. Or I just finished eating. Drinking water here. That's all good, brother. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Got to stay hydrated, right? Got to stay hydrated. Oh, boy. So, yeah, it's been a fun couple of days, man. Put a turban on this morning at work. That went pretty good. And then, what was it? Saturday, we put another turban on. And then tomorrow when I go to work, we're going to fire up the jet engine. So, good thing about that, man, it helps the day go by quick. You know, helps the day go by quick. Frankenmuth is a great car show. Kim and I are going to a all Mustang show in Cleveland, Ohio. Nice, brother. Nice. Well, cool. We will have footage from 2 different car shows, brother. I'm going to have to do a Friday and a Saturday video. I still got to get you guys out the Woodward Dream Cruise video. I have had no time to edit it, believe it or not. I thought I'd be sitting on my butt bored, and I've been busy at work, so no time to edit. You guys have been just getting your shorts. But I did drop that video of the tornado damage on my property, and I thought about doing a part 2 and showing you where the friggin' tornado came across the freeway at and some of the damage in my town and on the freeway where the tornado crossed over. It's pretty wild, man. It looks like friggin' somebody just went and took a bunch of big trees and snapped them in half like it was nothing. All right, so I think some of you guys have been prepped on the story about me wanting to take a shower on Saturday. So I have a feeling my generator is getting a little old and she's not putting out the power she used to. I'm going to try and get the mock out this weekend to a couple of cruises. Home football game Saturday, so it's going to be crazy around here. Nice. So, usually my generator has no problems firing up my hot water heater. And usually it has no problems firing up my one furnace or my one AC. Okay. But for some reason on Saturday, I could not get enough amps to fire up this friggin' ID fan on top of my friggin' hot water heater. You may think, what is an ID fan? An ID fan is an induced fan. Okay. What it does is it friggin' pulls a vacuum off the top of the friggin' hot water heater to suck the heat out of the hot water heater, and then it blows it through a tube and blows the heat outside. Because I have such a big hot water heater, it's like a 75-gallon hot water heater. Well, the problem was I couldn't get enough amps to get the blower motor to spool up. Like it would spin, but it wouldn't come up to speed like it was supposed to. And I started thinking to myself, man, is there any way that I could like force the fan up to speed so that the motor doesn't have to? And then the computer's going to read that the fan's up to speed. It's going to friggin' light the pilot. And oompa, we got friggin', fire going into the hot water heater. And I thought, man, what could I use? And I said, I could use my air compressor. But God, how I don't want to drag that thing from my barn all the way to the other side of my house. And I'm thinking, man, what else could I use to get this friggin' blower motor up to speed? Right? And I'm thinking, and I'm just like, man, what can I use? And then it came to me. You guys are going to laugh your ass off because I guarantee you have never heard a story like this before. So it came to me, well, what if I friggin' was able to reverse engineer a vacuum cleaner so that instead of it's sucking up dirt and blowing it into a bag, it was sucking air and blowing it through a tube. So I took the hose that you usually would use to like suck the corners out, of your friggin' house. What's up, Mike's Garage? And I took the bag off and I put that on where the bag would usually go. And then I lifted the friggin' thing up as high as I could so that it wasn't sucking dirt off the ground. And I fired that SOB up. And believe it or not, it blew enough air out of the vacuum to fire up the friggin' fan on top of the hot water heater. And I got my hot water heater to friggin' light off. Because once the fan's up to speed, it doesn't need a lot of amps to keep going. It just needs the high amps to get up to speed, right? And I'm like, well, what if I could bypass that? Sure enough, I did. My wife was like, you know what? You're an ingenious. She said, you're a genius. She's like, I never would have thought about friggin' using the vacuum cleaner to start the hot water heater. And I was like, hey, when I wanted to take a shower, I was not going to let this friggin' hot water heater beat me. I'm taking me a hot shower tonight. That's it. That's right, 4-valve. It just needs it to start. Once it's up to speed, it doesn't take squat for electricity to keep it going. But it needs those high amps to get it up to speed. And since I couldn't deliver the high amps, I basically forced air through the blower motor and got it up to speed so the motor didn't have to. So, Stupid Fast Truck, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Dale's Adventures, good evening. I remember the old gas water heaters didn't need power. I know they used to have pilots. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had enough electricity to light the spark to fire the hot water heater, but it just didn't have enough electricity to freaking get the blower motor up to speed. Compound boost. Absolutely. Absolutely. Compound boost, man. Blew air into the friggin' fan motor, which spooled the fan motor up, and away we went. Yeah, Stupid Fast Truck, we got power back yesterday at 5 o'clock in the evening. We were 5 hours short of not having power for 3 days. And let me tell you, the wife and I were over it. It's one thing to not have power for like 24 hours, but when you start getting into days, then it starts to really drag because you got to remember to always get gas for the generator. You can't be gone for too many hours at a time. You know what I mean? It's like, God, this is not the time. But we're back online. Thank God, because I did not enjoy not having power. So yeah, my father has an 8K that he said I could have. My dad's got an 8K 30 amp generator, and I have right now a 6K 30 amp generator. So what's up, Dimitri? How you doing, man? Cheers. Salute. So this generator my dad has only has 24 hours on it. So I think on my days off, I'm going to go over there, grab that generator, bring it to the house, put gas in it, fire it up, and then shut the main breaker off to the house like as if I lost power again and see exactly what I can get away with the new generator. Because I got to believe having an extra 2K is going to make a difference. What's up, Yellowhammer Garage? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I'm just telling these guys about the how I started up my hot water heater after we lost power and my generator didn't have enough power to spin up the friggin' ID fan on top of the hot water heater. And we used the vacuum cleaner to blow air into the fan, which spooled it up, which, hey, got the hot water heater going. So we had to basically compound turbo the friggin' ID fan on the hot water heater to get the hot water heater to work. But hey, you want a hot shower, you do what you got to do to make it work, right? Let's see here. Power goes out here once per month, getting used to the drill. Generators a 13K and a 2K battery bank to cover the fridge for 2 days and a 1.5 battery bank to power a window AC for a day. Your 13K generator should be able to power all that stuff on its own. 13K is a pretty good sized generator. The power banks are so I don't need to run the generator at night. Oh. Okay. I guess I could see that. I live in the woods. I don't really care. And I can't hear the generator inside my house when I shut all the doors and go to sleep anyway. So, my guy Karmov, it's been a minute, buddy. Good seeing you guys. Yeah, man, good to see you too, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us and checking in. Like I said, I had a tornado friggin' literally go over the top of my house. It didn't land and go through my yard, but it did funnel cloud over the top of my house, and it caused major damage to my trees and my entire neighborhood. I mean, we did have a confirmed tornado that did touch down in Michigan, but by the time it got to my house, it had gone back into the sky, but it hadn't disappeared yet. So, yeah, we got rocked, man. Lightning struck our transformer, which is about, 300 yards, maybe 400 yards from my house. It lit the whole sky up. When the tornado came through my yard in the sky, it parted all the trees. It looked like Moses walking through my backyard. And the next thing I know, I've got these like 70-pound wicker chairs in my backyard, and I saw that chair get picked up and thrown the opposite direction the storm was coming. And that's when I realized, yeah, we're about to get messed up, and friggin' ran downstairs. Oh, I never have to add fuel in the middle of the night, dude. My generator will last like probably 10 hours, bro, on a tank of gas. So if I was just running the refrigerators and an AC unit or whatever, it does pretty good. It does pretty good. But like I said, I think she's starting to go a little downhill. You know, this generator, I didn't buy it. It was here when I got the house. I've been in this house now for like, 9 years. And the generator was here well before me. So I'm going to guess and say the generator is anywhere between 15 and 18 years old. And my in-laws used it well before we did. And I remember when we first started using the generator, we were able to power up more things in the house. And it just seems as that over time, it's not able to power up as the things in the house as well as it used to. And I'm guessing with all them years of service, it's very possible that the generator is derating, So I'm going to go from a 6K to an 8K that my dad has, and that should friggin' fix all the issues. Because like I said, if I can just run one of my ACs or run one of my furnaces, it's not that big of a deal. I can keep the house friggin' hot or cold, depending upon, what whatever the inclement climate is outside. Plus, I got a fireplace, so I use that and put a fan in the family room and let it blow heat. Now, I haven't talked to the wife about this yet, but I have been seriously considering removing the gas element from my fireplace in my family room and going back to a traditional fireplace. And the reason why is that if the poop hits the fan and I need to make a big roaring fire to keep my house warm, I can if it's a natural fireplace. Any of you guys know how to make a real fire? No, you can friggin' make some serious heat out of a fireplace. With the gas, it puts out heat, but it's not like, wow, this is really warm. It's almost like a light radiant heat just kind of flowing out of the bad boy. You know what I mean? But yeah, my only complaint, Mike, is that I wish that the generator I'm getting from my dad was a 50 amp instead of a 30 amp. But it is what it is, right? I think what the wife and I are going to do is we're going to get this 8K generator, use it for the next few years, pay off some bills, and then I think we're going to have to spring for a Generac for the house because that's the way to go right there, man. It's only stupid if it doesn't work. Need some hamsters and hamster wheels. LOL. Damn right, brother. If I could have hooked a hamster wheel up to the friggin' exhaust fan on my hot water heater, I'd have given them guys some friggin' crank, dude. Come on, let's go. Spool them up. But, yeah, we used the vacuum. Didn't need to have any drugged up hamsters. It makes sense, Karma. Having all the wood and wood fireplace is a good thing. Yeah, I got wood all around me. I live in the woods, you guys. I have wood constantly. And if I had a natural fireplace, I would always make it a point to make sure that, let's say, I had enough for, like, let's say, a week's worth of wood to burn in the fireplaces. So we get a major blizzard that comes through here, wipes the power out. Can't run the main furnace because, I don't have big power. At least I can have a nice big fat roaring fire in my fireplace. Everybody stays nice and warm with a couple of fans to blow the heat around. Everybody's comfortable. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I got to talk to the wife about it still, but I'm thinking that might be a move. I'm thinking go back to having a nice natural fireplace, man. I love the smell of a good fire. And, I have a real chimney in the house. I believe the house originally was a natural fireplace, and then somebody converted it to gas because they probably didn't want to mess with it. I'm the exact opposite. I'm not a big fan of a gas fireplace. If I have my fireplace on, I don't want it on just for novelty reasons. I want to have like a fire. I'm a man. I like to burn things. Yeah, no doubt, bro. No doubt, Mike. Oh, I used to burn wood all the time, but the wife's asthma couldn't take it, so I stopped. Well, brother, I'm sorry to hear that. I can't say squat, brother. If it's for health reasons, it is what it is. At least she wasn't yelling at you and going, I don't like you smell like campfires. I understand, dude. Health reasons are freaking, they are what they are, brother. Let's see here. Oh, yes, our fireplace has kept us warm many a times in the winter. Amen to that, Mr. Mach 1. That's what I'm saying, brother. I'm thinking it's time to friggin' pull the gas element out, cap it off. I'm not going to throw it away or nothing. Just cap it off. And then friggin' go back to au natural, Because then I'd go and I'd cut up a bunch of wood, and I'd have it all nice and dry and ready to go, man. So if I need to fire that puppy up, man, crumple up some paper, throw some logs in, and bam, we're online. Nothing better than having -10 outside and you have the house so hot from the fireplace, you have the windows open. My dad and I did that one time with a potbelly stove in the garage. Back in the day when I grew up, my parents had a 900 square foot bungalow with a 2.5 car detached garage in the backyard. And my dad would work on the car or whatever projects he had out in the garage, right? And one day my dad and I were out there, and I said, let's see how hot we can get this friggin' garage, right? So we just started packing this friggin' potbelly stove with wood, man, just packing it and packing it and packing it with wood. And the next thing you know, man, we had a flame coming out the stack of the friggin' potbelly stove, man. Man, the next thing I know, man, the garage is like 90 friggin' degrees. Same thing, man. We're out in the garage and we got the door open because it's so hot in the garage, man. And you can just see the heat rolling out of the garage because it's so cold outside. It's like, all right, well, we won't do that again. Harbor Freight has a nice wood splitter. Okay. Okay, brother. But yeah, man, the good old days. I miss having a natural fireplace. I had a natural fireplace in my old house, the house that my wife and I bought for our first home. The house I grew up in had a natural fireplace. The house my father's in now, which is my grandparents' old house, they have a natural fireplace. And I don't know, man. I think I'd like to go back to a natural fireplace. I really do. I think I'd like to do that. I like the crackling sound and the popping sound. I think it's just cool, man. And then you see the when you first light off the fireplace and it first gets going, you see it smoking out the friggin' stack. I just think it just looks so freaking cool, Good dry heat. Absolutely. 4-valve Chuckles. It works great. Oh, yeah, no doubt, dude. Damn, we've been live for 50 minutes? Oh, shit, dude. Here. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize we were live that long. Dang, my bad, y'all. Wait a second here. He's probably like, this dick's not going to let nobody on the panel tonight. All right. Did I bring my phone in here? I did. I'll put it. Oh, YouTube, here we go. All right. Here we go. Finish up the yard before dark. Just wanted to pop by and say hi. Well, hey, Yellow Hammer, I greatly appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for coming by tonight and hanging out with us for a little bit. Greatly appreciate it, buddy. Like I said, I got to get some more. I got to get the friggin' Woodward Dream Cruise video edited for you guys. And then I may put a part 2 video out of the tornado damage here in Michigan. Would you guys like to see the path where the tornado came on the freeway? Because I can stop on the freeway. I know exactly where it came on the freeway, and I can freaking shoot a video of what it looked like. Somebody in this area freaking took a drone out there and shot a video with a drone of what it looked like overhead. That was pretty wild. Yeah, I guess I think it was like 5 semi-trucks were friggin' flipped over. When you drive down 96 in the middle of the freeway, like down in the ravine, is a whole bunch of friggin' cargo that was in some semi-truck. They just left it there. Absolutely. Okay. Then I'll compile some more footage for you guys, and I'll show you some of the heavier damage that took place here when the tornado came through. Yeah, man, I couldn't believe it when I saw the backyard. I was just like, what the heck happened? Like to say, it ain't the wind, it's the debris, man. I didn't want a friggin' tree going through my door walls. So we ran to the basement, got ourselves some cover. Yep, I'm good now. I friggin' lived through a friggin' heavy storm like that. I'm good. I don't need to see one of those for a while now. Ooh, excuse me. The beer makes you burp a little bit. So, Mr. Mach 1, what's the name of the car show you're going to in Cleveland, Ohio? Kim and I drove past the damage on 96 when we went to Funky's house. Yup. No doubt, man. It looks friggin' wild, doesn't it? In between Weberville and friggin' Williamston. My God. I've never seen nothing like it before. I mean, I've seen trees blown over before. I've never seen trees snapped in half, like that many trees snapped in half. There's hundreds of trees that are snapped in half. You're right, it is wicked, dude. It is freaking wicked. No doubt.
What's up, guys?
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, pretty good. I saw nobody was joining, so I'm like, you know what? I can't leave them hanging like that. I
Ah,
went down and no one joining. So
appreciate it, man. Thank you.
how you doing?
Good. Tomorrow's my last day of work, and then I got 7 off.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah, I get 7 days off once a month anyway because of the crazy work schedule. But I look forward to that.
Okay, very cool, very cool.
So yeah, I'll be happy to get the GTR out, man. Go to a couple car shows, spend a little time with the family, sleep in a little bit.
Man, I haven't been to a car show since I moved.
Yeah, you're down in what, North Carolina, right?
Yep.
How do you like it?
Oh, it's beautiful. Love it. Busier than I thought I'd be.
Really?
Because I'm constantly doing something. So I'm normally working 8, 9 o'clock at night doing something on the property. So yeah, it's a lot to do. A lot of projects stacked up that I need to get done.
I bet, dude. Brand new home, moving in, all that stuff, getting settled. I bet.
Yeah, we're still unpacking and all that jazz.
Probably will be for a few months.
Yep.
Wow. Nice, man. Nice. So why did you move to North Carolina?
So was looking move a little bit south, go someplace that's a little bit warmer, wanted property, lower taxes.
Right.
You know, but it's nice out here. I think Tennessee and North Carolina are two of the nicest states in the country. You got that Goldilocks temperature.
Right.
You know, it's not too hot, not too cold. You know, I just didn't want to do the winters anymore.
Oh, dude, you're preaching to the choir. I don't friggin' disagree with you one bit. Once I put my time in at work, I'm definitely moving south. There's no doubt about it. Or I'm either A, moving south, or B, I'm going to be a snow bunny because friggin', or snowbird because friggin', I love Michigan in the summer. The car friggin' scene is epic. All right. But I'm to the point where I'm over the winter. Like I can deal with winter up to like December. So like I could deal with a couple of months of it being cold and maybe a couple snowfalls, but I don't want to sit here for January, February, March before it gets warm again, you know?
What's up, fellas?
Good evening, sir.
Y'all up there tonight?
Mr. Four, how you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm just hanging for.
F that's still Salty's thing. I don't give a shit what he writes.
Yeah.
You can write, I'm Dick for short. I'm still going to call you Salty. So how you been, brother?
Oh, man, just looking after my mom, dude, after her surgery.
Right
yeah,
on,
so
right on.
when was the surgery? It was
Thursday.
Last Thursday or this Thursday?
No, last Thursday.
Awesome. She's good?
She's
shit.
so.
She's still in the hospital or is she out?
Oh, no, she's at home, but she brought all the asshole with her when she came.
Oh, shoot.
But the surgery was successful, though, right? They fixed what they screwed up?
Yeah, they fixed what they screwed up. It's just taking her a long time to heal. Just due to her age and her poor health and shit like that.
So if your mom is home, that means you moved into the new house.
No. We got to wait till she's all better. And plus, it was so goddamn hot over the weekend. I wasn't moving in 100 and something degree weather.
Oh, okay. I thought that the plan was to do it.
That was the plan, but that shit got diverted because the Mother Nature said, "I'm gonna burn your ass up."
Now, if you were a younger man, you would say, "Bring it."
No, if I was a younger man, I've been drinking beer all day long to it. But now that I'm an older man, and shit, hell yeah. Now that I'm an older man, hell no. I'll wait till Mother Nature cools off some. Shit on that, dude. It was the damn heat index here was 110.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was like, ain't no damn way I'm going in and out of the back of a damn hot ass U-Haul all day long doing that shit. Nah, it ain't happening.
Hey, You moved 2 hours south of your sister. I said you should have moved 2 hours north. See, it would have been cooler, wouldn't have been as hot.
Shit, it was still hot up there where she was at too. The whole damn state was up under like a damn massive record heat warning thing. It sucked, dude. Bama was getting that shit down there where he's at too.
No kidding.
Yeah,
I'll
it
be
was
right
hot,
back.
dude. The southeast was hot as hell.
I'll be right back in just a second. My daughter popped
fine,
out.
bro.
I gotta say goodnight to her. I'll be right
That's
back.
all right. Thank you. Come again.
It was just hot, man. I was like, nah. Plus, you know, none of us are any younger, man. Both of my older brothers are in their 60s and shit like that. You know, I ain't trying to let nobody pass out no damn heat stroke or nothing.
No. Oh,
Look,
yeah.
moving.
What was it? Last week, it was supposed to be like 101 heat index here. And it was literally the day after we lost power.
Oh, my God.
And I managed to get my one AC to fire up.
Oh, that's cool. I was just driving. I heard your story about the vacuum cleaner, the hot water heater. That's pretty damn.
Ingenious, ain't it?
Yeah, that's pretty damn MacGyverish right there.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna tell you what. And then, you know, I was getting really mad, dude. Like it was not a good look for me. I was screaming and yelling and throwing a fit and fucking and swearing and just, you know, hotting and hollering or hooting and hollering and just losing my mind because I'm like, just yesterday, the hot water heater fired up on the generator. Why won't it fire up today? And then I'm trying to like break her out certain breakers so that I can send more power to the hot water heater. And it's not working because the way they have the hot water heater wired, it's like, God, like maybe like 5 or 6 breakers pass current through that plug. And then after it goes through that plug, then it goes out to the rest of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So even if I tried to break her out like the refrigerator or whatnot, it wouldn't make any difference because they all shared the same circuit.
Yeah.
So I was getting really frustrated. And, you know, I work with electricity, okay? That's what I do for a living. I'm not an electrician. Don't get me confused with some dude who's out there laying wire. I don't do that. I make power, and I know how to shift power, and I know all about amps and voltages, and I know how to manipulate systems, okay? And I kept telling my wife, I said, I can't get enough amps to this damn fan. And I was like, if there was just a way I could bypass the low amp part of the fan, I'm like, I need a way to spool this fan up another way so that the motor doesn't have to put in any work. The only thing the motor has to do is just maintain speed. It doesn't have to put any work in to actually bring the motor up to speed. And I'm thinking, what the hell can I use to spool this stupid fan up? And then, dude, it came to me after about friggin' an hour and 50 minutes of losing my mind. And I was like, okay, Nicole, this is a last-ditch effort. If this doesn't work, I'm taking a cold shower tonight. I said, but here's what we're going to do. And I got an old Kirby vacuum cleaner so I can reverse the flow on stuff, okay?
Yeah.
So I took the bag completely off and I hooked the hose up to the friggin' spot where the bag's supposed to go. And I fired that thing up when I felt the air blowing out of the hose. And I'm like, you know, that's a pretty good volume of air, man, coming out of that hose. And then I felt the hamster cage wheel that the friggin' blower motor was. And I spun it by hand and I went, man, there's no resistance on this thing. I'm like, I really think this is going to be enough air pressure to friggin' spool this thing up. So, man, I flipped the switch on to the hot water heater. I hear the fan get ready to take off. As soon as it gets ready to take off, man, I shove the friggin' vacuum cleaner hose in the suction side of the blower. And then I stick my hand on the discharge side of the blower, right? And all of a sudden, I feel this thing just start blowing like a son of a gun. I'm like, that's got to be enough friggin' air pressure. And all of a sudden, I hear it light. And I was like, hallelujah, praise Jesus. I looked at my wife and I said, I'm not letting that SOB beat me, god dang it. I'm taking me a hot shower tonight. And dude, my wife was just like clapping. She was just like, I cannot believe you just started our hot water heater with a vacuum. She's like, I bet you nobody's ever done that. That's a one and only story.
I tell you what, though, it's ingenious, though.
It worked, man. I don't give a damn how stupid it sounds. It worked, man.
So
The wife and I took 2 nice hot showers that night. I was so proud of myself.
So if that didn't work, was the next step spool the wire? I'm hardwiring it to the generator.
See, with me though, I don't even use hot water when I get in the shower. I just turn the cold on and jump in.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't. I do that in the damn dead of winter or whatever. I don't use hot water at all.
Something wrong with you, boy.
That's just the way I've always been, man. I don't know why. Don't ask me
Have
why.
you a good one, brother?
Everybody in my family calls me an idiot for that shit. But it's what I've always done. I just turn the cold on and jump in.
No, this boy, I'm pampered. I need me a hot shower.
Well, you save money on that. I was trying to figure out why my electric bill has been so much higher here. And I couldn't figure it out. I'm looking at my power's 13 cents a kilowatt hour, and I'm looking at what am I using for HVAC? What am I using? So I figured out what that it was. I had gas at the last house. It's the hot water heater. So the thing is that I'm taking 2-3 showers a day because I'm doing so much work outside.
Oh, you're using a ton of water.
I'm using it. Well, I got a well, so I'm thinking it's free water.
Right.
But what I didn't realize is that the hot water tank holds like 4,000 watts.
Yeah.
Well, and you also got to remember too, the well's on the 220 circuit too.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, the well's probably on a 440.
Nah, it's a 220.
220. It's not a 440 here.
Okay, my
I only
well's
got
on a
220 at the
440.
panel.
Yeah,
It's
my
just a
well's on
little
a 440. So that's why I thought yours would be on a 220.
Yours is on a 440 all the time. I mean, does it not drop down to like a 220 when it gets out to the well?
Dude, the well runs on friggin' 440 power, dude. It just kicks on when it needs to.
Damn.
But here's the thing though. By using 440, you don't need as many watts or as many volt or you don't need as many amps to get shit up to speed.
You got the
Oh, well, that's true. That's true too.
Right.
Yep.
So by having a really high wattage well pump, it doesn't need a lot of amps to kick on. So my generator effortlessly runs my friggin' well pump, even though it uses a lot of watts, but very low amps.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said when it comes to electricity, I know a lot about electricity. Just don't ask me to wire your house.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I'm used to dealing with big stuff. You know, 13.8, 440, like 220 is even child's play for me. You know, I deal with really high voltage stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why I got so mad at this hot water heater because, you know, my wife doesn't understand the concept of how motors work, you know. And I'm sitting there trying to explain it to her like, this fan needs a boost. If I could just get this fan a boost, it would be fine. Because I know the motor can sustain full speed. It just can't get it up to full speed. And oh man, when that thing lit off, God, we were so happy. You would have thought we just won the lottery.
Yep, damn, I did. So the standard for hot water heaters is now 140 that they come, and I dropped it down to 125, which is the recommended. So that should save a few bucks. And then I've got to put a restrictor on the showers so that way it lowers the pressure down slightly, save a little bit there.
Oh,
well, see, that's one thing I won't
that's
do.
One thing I will never do.
I will never sacrifice on water pressure.
No, hell no.
I'll pay the extra money for the water pressure.
I work for a living. Hell no. There's no way. When I get there, I want it to feel like a fire hose is hitting me.
That's right. I want to be pressure washed.
That's it, brother.
So, Salty, why do you need that? It's not like you got a lot of long hair that you're trying to.
It don't matter, man. It's just what I've always been used to. I love a lot of water pressure.
Damn,
so you like a lot of water pressure in a cold shower.
Mm-hmm. That's it, dude.
And I like a lot of water pressure in a warm shower.
Nah, man. I mean, when our hot water heater went out in this apartment like 3.5, 4 years ago, and they come out here and put it in, and they didn't adjust the water pressure. And I went to the kitchen sink, turned the kitchen sink on, then went to bathroom, used the bathroom while the kitchen sink was still running, and the damn toilet was taking forever to fill up. I said, no, I'm fixing to fix this shit.
Yeah.
I went there, croaked that son of a bitch up. I said, no.
You Mike, the very first thing I do when I buy a new shower head is rip the restrictor out and throw that thing in the trash. That's
yes, sir. Yes,
thing
sir.
I do before I even install it.
Now,
Oh yeah, I
Salty,
want that thing to friggin' power wash me. Dude.
That's right.
now, Salty, when you got frustrated because that toilet took so long to fill up with water, is it because you got to do a double flush sometimes? And you ain't
Some
gonna
Diaz.
wait?
Well, look, I'm old. Usually, it's always a double flush. Hey, trust me, you'll get there one day. You can talk shit now, but you'll be there one day.
Hey, I already have all kinds of plans. I'm singing to the choir there.
No, I'm just saying.
Talk
No,
like
I just
that,
can't stand it, man. Especially if you're trying to say do dishes or something, or trying to wash a load of clothes, and somebody's trying to take a shower, and then the wash machine kicks on and does its fill cycle, and it'll drop the damn pressure in the shower down to like a trickle. I'm like, no, man, I ain't fixing to go through all that shit.
Hey
I
man.
want to continue taking a shower.
Hey man, I like a little shit chip after, bro.
I just got to have a lot of water pressure, man. I can't stand that low water pressure shit. Everybody's like, well, it tears up shit. I'm like, well, this is an apartment. I don't give a fuck. I don't pay for it.
There you go.
That's true.
Yeah, man. Friggin', I love leaving some shit chips in the toilet, dude. That's the best. I'm not talking about a fucking floater, dude. I'm not talking about taking a dump and not flushing. That's gross. But, you take a good one and you flush it and you walk away and there's like a piece of lettuce floating around. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, like I was proud of that one, brother.
Yep. That's my mark, brother.
That or the skid marks as it left.
Yeah, I don't usually get the ones that friggin' like leave skid marks all the way through the bowl. But,
yeah, whoever does that, they've had a rough time.
yeah, they got problems, bro. They got problems, bro.
Yeah, they've had a rough time on that one. Hey, I've been there. It's happened before, but it's happened very few times in my lifetime. Thank God. You know how it is when you go out to eat, and just sometimes you go out to eat, just that one thing you ate just didn't quite freaking agree with your
Right.
eyes.
See, that's the thing, like when I go to like Ford Takeover or some of these events and you eat a bunch of garbage food X amount of days in a row.
Oh man.
You go take a shit and you're just like, oh fuck that. I gotta eat a salad or some shit. When I was a kid, dude, I could eat like 5 Big Macs and not skip a beat. Now? Hell no.
5 Big Macs. Holy shit, dude, that's a lot.
No, I'm just exaggerating. I probably eat like 2 friggin' like Whoppers or whatever. You know what I mean?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
Yeah, back in the day, we could do stuff we can't do now. I remember working on cars, drinking mellow, what was it, mellow yellow or one of those damn things, just
right,
one after another, and you're just like, yeah, I don't even drink soda no more.
Doesn't even phase you.
Didn't even phase you at all. No sugar high, no nothing. No, I don't even drink soda.
Very rarely. Very
Well,
rarely I ever drink soda.
I can't go without at least one. I got to have at least one.
If I drink soda, it's usually because I'm at a party or I'm hosting a party. But it's definitely not part of my regular diet.
Going outside? Come on.
How's your dog doing?
She's doing all right. Being aggravating as hell, but she's doing all right. Come on. Now look.
Hey, Mr. Mock 1 said that you're a golden shower kind of guy, Salty.
No, I'll leave that up to him. He's older than I am. He's older than I am, brother. He's at that point. I ain't there yet.
He can't have that golden shower because he likes cold water.
I bet he likes the golden shower and his red. I bet he's earned his red rings more than once too. Yeah. For people that knows what that means.
No. Mm-mm.
Don't take a shower.
Come on, girl. Come on.
I'll be honest, I think I would rather graze a little brown than graze a little red. That's just fucking,
yeah. That's yeah, that's just bad. That's just bad all the way around. Nothing good about that.
Oh, you know about that place, Mr. Mach 1? Yeah, that's a great burger joint right there, brother. That's a great burger joint. The wife and I took the Shelby 500 up there last year and I had a burger up there. Mr. Mark one says you have purple wings.
Purple weights. That must be a northern thing because I have no clue what the hell that means.
I do not know what purple wings means.
Yeah, purple wings. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I thought there was only red and brown.
Oh, I ain't got no problem going down the Hershey Highway every now and then if she's brave enough. Okay.
He's like, if she cleans that thing real good.
Yeah, that's right. I got that damn thing called Summer's Eve, brother. You're gonna have to use it.
Right?
Oh man, so how's everything been going for folks?
Good. It's finally cooling off tonight. It's nice out.
I'm glad to have
it's
power again.
It's been raining buckets here all day long.
Better you than me. We can't handle any more rain.
Dude, we need it. I'm not complaining about it.
Oh,
We
dude,
need
that tornado brought the fury, brother.
Oh, we're finna get hit though. We got a hurricane or a big tropical storm coming up from the damn south. We fixing to get it though.
That tornado brought the fury, brother. We do not need no more rain for a minute.
It should hit me a little bit, that hurricane. It's supposed to go all the way
Did
up to the Carolinas.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get us a lot of rain from it. I'm sure today everybody's like, "Well, you're getting it from the storm." I'm like, "Nah, we're not getting it from the storm
Oh,
yet. It's
Mr.
too early."
Mark says you're a necrophiliac. You like dead chicks.
Nah, I'll pass. That shit's gotta move when you're having fun with it. You know.
You need a little bit of feedback.
Yeah. Just a little bit, you know.
A little bit of interaction.
Yeah.
All I can think of, man, is that what is it? Is it Bad Boys 2, where friggin' Martin Lawrence gets in that friggin' gurney with the friggin' dead chick with the big titties?
Oh yeah.
He's like, what am I gonna do with these big dead titties?
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, Funkster's in the house. What's up, Funky? Yeah, I like Funky's post he put out the other day. I'm not going live tonight because we don't have any power. I had to drive out of town to go send this post. Something along the lines of that. Don't quote me, but it was something along the lines that I'm thinking, dude, trust me, I know exactly what you mean.
Come on, we're not going that way. Come on.
Well, if I didn't have power tonight, there's no way in hell I would have went live.
Yeah, because your Wi-Fi probably wouldn't have been shit because you wouldn't have been able to use your Wi-Fi for your phone.
No, dude, listen to this. The tornado took out the cell tower.
Oh, God, yeah, you wouldn't have had shit.
There's no LTE here. All I had was Wi-Fi.
Wow.
So if I went anywhere in town, I had basically no cell phone because the telephone towers were wiped out for 2 days.
Damn.
So the only way you could use your phone, like to send a text or check your email or go online, was if you had Wi-Fi. If you had no Wi-Fi, the phone was useless.
That's how it is at my house. There's no cell reception. None.
Really?
There's none. So Wi-Fi is all
About
down.
that. So how's your Elon Musk shit working out?
Oh, it's working. Damn bug got on my drink. It works perfect. So the only time that it acts up is that if there's a storm, it'll go out for about 5 minutes, and then the satellite kind of moves. It's got a motor in it. You'll find another satellite.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's.
Are you gonna get that same thing for your garage? Or are you gonna be able to use both for?
Oh yeah, I can use it. So I can walk like.
Come on,
300
God damn it!
feet
What are you
back in
doing?
my backyard, and I still got reception. So what I'm going to probably do is just dig a trench. I'm going to hard cable it, the internet to the shop, have a router out there, and yeah, no, I'm good. But the reason for those power banks is because Carmob, with these storms and stuff and a generator outside, if it's freaking raining out, pouring out, I don't want to be fucking with the generator.
Right.
So if it's at nighttime, I just take a window AC that I have. I'll plug that in to one backup, plug the fridge into the other, and just go to sleep.
There you go. There you go.
Is that
Yeah,
all?
I love my 2,000 watt Gold Zero. I wouldn't take nothing for that thing, dude.
How much was the power banks?
Mine-
Power banks.
My 2,000 watt cost me right at, I think it was like $1,300.
That's not bad.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I think one of mine was like $950 and the other one was like $650.
That's not bad.
I got
No,
I got them during the Amazon Prime days.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, that's when I bought mine.
Are they hard to wire in?
No, you just plug whatever you want to plug into the outlet. They're huge.
Yeah, no, you ain't got to wire nothing in. You just plug everything into it.
Here,
And
give
then
me a
will you just
second.
charge it back up with an outlet when the power comes back on?
Yeah, when the power comes back on, you just charge it back up.
Let me grab one real quick. I'm right back.
Yeah, or you
Oh, hell yeah. Show me.
are
That
you-
was great.
or you can buy solar panels, and you don't have to do shit. You just set the solar panels outside, run the cord inside the house.
Look, you
And-
live in
and-
Georgia, okay?
Well, you got the sun shines up there too.
Look, let me make this real simple for you. Every time the storm hits, there's no sun.
But believe it or not, you don't actually have to have sun to charge it through the solar panels. The
No,
sun does not have to be
Mike,
out to charge it. They
Mike,
can be behind the clouds and still charge.
Mike has definitely piqued my interest about these power banks.
Oh, I'm telling you, dude, they're a lifesaver, man.
Oh, this thing's about 40 some odd pounds.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big sucker.
I like it.
Got all your
What
outlets.
what wattage is that one, Mike?
2 kilowatt.
Yeah, that's 2K.
KW,
That's
okay.
what my Goal Zero is.
Yeah. It's got all the plugs in it. It's got, you name it.
Can you
My-
plug a 220 into it?
Yes, sir. I got a 220 on my Goal Zero.
Really?
Mine's
Yeah.
120, but it powers the fridge perfect.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering if I could get one with a 220 because then I could fire up my friggin' stove if I had to.
Well, see, the apartment we live in is all electric. So I got one of those 2i burner like camping stoves that
Right.
you put the little green tanks up to.
Right?
And that's what I use when our power goes out here.
I'll be back.
And you can get those on Amazon for like shit, 50,
So you
60
buy those
bucks.
on Amazon?
Yeah, yeah. You can buy all those power banks on Amazon. They make,
Dude.
yeah, Amazon sells every damn one of those things.
No shit.
Yeah, you can get them with solar panels or without solar panels. You can get them any kind of way, man.
Wow.
And they got all your charging platforms, like for your phone, your laptop. They got special designated spots you can plug that shit in.
I'm going to look into it. I'm going to look into it. I want to see if I can get one that will accommodate a 220 plug.
My Goal Zero has got a 220.
Because if I can plug a 220 into it, that means in an emergency I could fire up my stove.
Yeah, you just have to look at the wattage. Look at the wattage on the back of your stove, how many watts it puts out,
Right.
and that'll let you know. But I mean, it's got an indicator on it. It's got a
Right.
digital, like mine's got a digital indicator meter, so it'll tell you what the how much you're using, and how long, and then it'll tell you how many hours you can use that for.
No, look at this. Funky's like, Friday I went to Meyer to charge stuff in my truck and watch YouTube videos.
Nice.
I am definitely looking into one of those power banks.
Dude, I love them, man. To me, I
Nice.
think they're a great thing to have.
See, I could never put a window unit in my bedroom just because of the design of the window.
See,
But,
Well, you don't-
but
You don't have to have one.
But
You can get a stand up type.
But I do like the what Mike is saying. That's a brilliant idea. Yeah, I can get one of the stand-up types and friggin' put it in my family room and have it blowing out the family room and friggin' power my house.
Yeah, just get you a bucket because it's got a condensation line coming from it.
Right.
But it's
Yeah,
also
so
got like a dryer vent.
How
So
many
you'll have
hours
to
you get out of that friggin' power bank?
How many
I
hours?
can, man, I can run mine just on 110 shit. Oh God, I can probably run mine for 3 days.
About 220.
Just
Okay.
Yeah, just constantly for 3 days and never
think
even
you
turn
would
it off.
You think you would do 220 for one day constant?
Probably not.
Probably not. You'll probably get 7-8 hours.
Okay, but you got to remember, you're not going to cook for 7 or 8 hours.
No,
So that means that
no.
you can fire up your stove. You figure if you use your stove for 35, 40 minutes at a time, you can fire up your stove at least 5 or 6 times and cook a meal.
Oh yeah, easily.
That's how
easily.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
yeah.
it longevity. Like if I lose power for 3 days, could I fire up my oven or my stove and make a meal for my family?
What
Yes,
about
yeah,
your
you can do
grill?
that.
What
Okay.
about your grill?
Oh yeah, I made breakfast on my grill the other day. It's got a
That's what I'm
side burner
saying.
on it. I scrambled up some eggs on the side burner, and for the very first time ever, I actually barbecued breakfast sausage on the grill. And I gotta tell you, it was damn good.
Hell yeah.
Just get
You got a
plate,
you got a
go
Blackstone,
across,
right?
and then cook everything
Oh.
on it.
I do have a Blackstone also.
Yeah, shit. That's the way to do. If you're gonna cook breakfast, that's the way to cook breakfast on a
Yeah,
Blackstone.
but here's the thing though: grill, no cleanup. Blackstone,
Well,
cleanup.
true.
And that was the day that I had to get up at 3 a.m. and put gas in the generator and had broken sleep. I was just basically trying to put some food down the gullet and go to bed.
Yeah, I hear that. But nah, the power banks they're amazing things, man. I love them. Plus, like when you go to the racetrack and shit like that, instead of taking your big generator, you don't have to. You just take your power bank,
Hell yeah.
charge it up. You don't have to hear no damn loud ass generator running.
KY89, what's up?
Plug your big, that big fan that you got that you take to the racetrack with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's only a 110 fan. Hell, you can run that some. It's the whole damn time you're at the track, and dude, you might only use like 10-15% of your power bank.
I am definitely going to do some research after talking to you guys this evening. I can guarantee you I'm not going to look at squat tonight, but I am definitely going to look into that because, man, I would like to buy one power bank so that I could forget, like I said, in an emergency, I could do a load of laundry. In an emergency, I can cook breakfast or cook on my stove. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it because my generator takes care of all my, all my needs. I can run, like I said, my refrigerators, my lights, and all that stuff. So if I can get friggin' my dad's 8K and I know that it will constantly hold that stuff, then boom, all I need is something to fire up, the friggin' stove or the dishwasher or the washer and dryer if things got deep. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
Like, let's say you didn't have power for a week and you need clean clothes. You could at least get one load of laundry through the friggin' power bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just do your damn necessities.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
It'd be one of them loads where you mix everything. You don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I need some drawers. I need some socks. I need a pair of jeans. I need some T-shirts. I don't care what color they are.
Yeah, get at least a 2 kilowatt one.
Yeah, you don't really want anything smaller than that.
Okay. No, I wanted something that's going to handle some load. Like I said, this would be great, man, if I could friggin' fire up a stove or my washer and dryer for a cycle or two. So this is good.
I'll tell you what, since you have a YouTube channel,
Right?
reach out to some of those companies. They might actually work with you.
Yeah, but I don't have like a friggin' camping channel. I'm a car channel.
You don't gotta have that shit. You just use that shit at the racetrack while you're damn. It's still the same. Don't have to be a camping channel. I mean, what does it hurt to just check into it? It costs nothing. You send an email, and if they respond, they respond. If they don't, they don't.
I do not know what that means, Caleb. My stepdad has got a car that rear end barely hanging on. Does that mean it's about to blow up?
It sounds like to me the rear end roaring like hell is about ready to go out.
Or are you saying the car's got so much power that the friggin' car's all over the road? Oh, sweet. Thanks, Funks. I appreciate it, buddy.
What's that? I'm reading what he's saying right now.
Thank you, Funky.
Well,
I
I'll
appreciate
send
it,
you a
buddy.
link. Hey, guy, watch power.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't have a problem dropping $1,000 or $1,500 on something like that because that would be very, very beneficial. Because it's not something that you're gonna, like Mike said, it's not something that you're relying on. It's not like I'm trusting my whole house, this power bank. No, I need this thing to run for 6 hours so I can take a damn nap. You know what I mean? Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I need to fire up my stove and make a dinner for my kid. Or, let's do, a couple loads of laundry with this thing. Just that little gap to get you through. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I got a Funky. Thank you, buddy. Just showed up. Oh, like the bottom of the car is about to fall apart. I like that. Yeah, man, I work tomorrow, then I'm off for 7 days. And then I'm supposed to work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday next weekend, but I'm taking Friday and Saturday off and going to this big ass car show. Supposed to be like friggin' 2,000 cars, man. They're gonna shut down a small town and have a big car show. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I got the only GTR there.
So
Damn.
that tornado that came through Williamston,
Yeah,
that's one of the cars that got picked up and thrown by it
yeah,
with a passenger in it.
yeah.
Passenger walked away.
I believe it.
Wow.
Here, let me see this. All right, you guys want to see some wild shit? Let me friggin' go full screen here. So what I'm about to show you is a car that was picked up by the tornado by my friggin' house, by my neighborhood, and thrown. Okay.
Michigan storm
When you
chasers.
see the car, I want you to know the person walked away. Okay.
Damn.
Person went for a hell of a ride.
Yeah. Tornado picked them up, got tossed in the air, thrown, and they walked away.
Minor injuries.
Minor injuries.
I'm part of the Michigan.
I guarantee you, when that thing took flight, they were like, "This is the end."
Mm-hmm. I'm part of Michigan Storm Chasers on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and it was on that.
There we go.
His
Isn't that
vehicle-
wild?
His vehicle was
Yeah.
picked
Crazy.
up and tossed into the median, rolling and spinning several times.
I believe it.
He's lucky to walk away with only minor injuries.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we took
Testament,
this
testament to that little car.
tornado, man. Friggin' bent us over and spanked us like a little child, bro.
It was only enough to.
I've seen. Yeah, it was an F2 tornado.
Yeah, well, I live down in Gulf Shores, man. Seeing F3s and F4s was like a common thing.
Yeah, I'm okay with not seeing that. I'm good.
I'm like that. I'm okay with not seeing that.
You know, look, it's one thing if there's a tornado out in a cornfield and it's friggin' 100 yards away. That's friggin' awesome. I'll sit there and stare at it. When it's literally coming through my backyard, I'll pass.
Thank God none of the chickens didn't take flight. Hopefully they were in their damn pens already.
Yeah, when we were in the basement, we thought that we're like, man, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna see chickens flying all over the yard. And dude, the way the tornado came across my yard, it came across my yard diagonally. So the tornado completely missed the chickens and the ducks.
Wow.
That's cool because
It
down
was
four
about
or
friggin-
five houses down, be like, damn, we inherited some chickens.
Yeah. Oh God.
So you on day shift this week, man?
Yes, sir. And tomorrow's my last day.
I know that's a drag.
But we put a turbine on today, so it made the day go by quick. So I dug that. Good to see you, dudes. Welcome to the live stream, brother. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. We're talking about the tornado that hit my state. It didn't actually hit my house, but the funnel cloud went through my yard. Like, it wasn't on the ground when it went through my yard. It was probably about 200, 300 feet in the air, but it was close enough to the ground to where it destroyed trees and threw 70-pound chairs all over the place and just bent, power poles and telephone poles and just really wreaked havoc on my city. Yeah, Funky, the tornado that was by you had to be a different tornado than the one that was by me. I think there was a friggin' report of like 3 or 4 tornadoes that day in Michigan. But I know the tornado that was by Funky was not by me. Different location altogether. My tornado came from the south and moved north and then started heading east. Later, Funky. Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, we lived on the damn beach down in Gulf Shores, man. We could just stand on our back porch because, you walk off our back porch and down our stairs and you walk like 50 feet and you was in the ocean. And
Okay. My bad. Mr. Mark 1 has corrected me. He said 8 tornadoes hit Michigan that day.
damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, so the tornado that was by Funky's house was not the same tornado by my house. Mike said, here's a really good battery bank. You putting a link?
If you want to look at a guy that really does a lot of reviews on the battery banks, he'll tell you the good and the bad of them.
Right.
Look, his name is Bob Wells. He's got a YouTube channel. It's called Cheap RV Living.
Right?
Look up that channel. That dude, he's an old fella, but you know he's got a huge channel. So he does. I mean, I don't know how many reviews on power banks.
Here's what I'm gonna do, Mike, because the fact that we're in this live stream and I can't look at the link while I'm with you guys. I'm just gonna take a picture of it. And then tomorrow, when I got a break in the action and I'm sitting on my butt at work, I can get online and take a look at those. Yeah, that's a great idea, man. If I could get one that would run my stove or my washer and dryer, that'd be great. So let's face it, it's laundry day and you lose power for 3 days.
Yeah. You got to have something to run the machines.
Absolutely. And even the 8K is not going to power up that washer and dryer. So this would be really good. See, I have apple trees on a farm I grew up on that has fence posts stuck through them. A story my grandmother always told was when it got stuck. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, a tornado came through, picked up them poles and shoved them through a tree.
Have you ever seen a tree have a pine needle sticking out the side of it?
Right? No, I have not.
Yeah, tornadoes down. The wind was so strong, it pick up the pine needles and just stick them inside of a tree like a nail.
Jesus.
Yep, they're sticking right outside of the tree.
See, here's the thing. When this storm came, right, we got an alert on our phones, and it said that from 9:45 at night till 10:15, we're going to have severe thunderstorms, possible tornadoes, and hail.
Tonight?
No.
Oh, the other night? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, when the storm hit that friggin', what was it, Sunday evening or whatever? No, Friday evening. Yeah, Friday evening. And usually I don't get too excited about that shit. I'm like, okay, we're going to have a storm. Big deal. So I flip on my radar on my phone and I'm like, oh, wow, this looks pretty promising. It's a gigantic red cluster. Usually you got a lot of green with this little tiny red cell. Well, this was the exact opposite. It was a big-ass red cell with very little green in it. And I was like, oh, wow, this looks like this could be pretty promising. So whenever that happens, I jump in my freaking chair by my door wall, and I sit right by the door wall, and I turn everything off so I can listen.
Yep.
So I'm sitting there, the wife's sitting there chilling with me, and we're BSing for a minute. And it's raining and yada, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden, everything stopped.
Yep. Everything gets quiet.
Everything stopped. It stopped raining. The friggin' humidity went away. You couldn't hear a bird chirp, dude. It was dead silent. And I looked at my wife and I looked at Shelby and I told Shelby, I said, Shelby, you better go grab all the cats and go downstairs to the basement. And Nicole says, why? She says, it just got calm outside. The storm's not going to be that bad. I said, no, that's the absolute worst possible thing that can happen when a storm's coming. I said, all hell is about to rain down on us. And I swear to God, it wasn't a minute later when this thing rolled through my backyard and started throwing trees and chairs and everything else. And then a bolt of lightning came from the tornado and struck the transformer by my house. And that's what lit the sky up, all those pretty colors. And that was when I said, that's it. I'm out of here. I have seen enough. I'm running for shelter. Forget that.
I hate it when a transformer does go out, but I love watching them when they explode.
Oh yeah, they're freaking beautiful when they explode.
Oh my God, dude!
It's not a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing, but they sure are pretty. All the colors they put on
when they blow.
And boy, I tell you what, some of them can be loud as hell.
Oh yeah, this one shook the ground.
You swear a damn battleship just shot out the damn one of those big ass guns.
Right. Hey, Mr. Mach 1, you have a great one, buddy. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us tonight.
Take it easy there, Mr. Gary. Have a good night, sir.
I have been without electricity for 2 weeks during winter. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The longest I have ever gone without power is 1 week. And that's the longest I've ever gone without power. And that's long enough.
I'm telling you, 2 weeks or more without power absolutely sucks balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we live down in Gulf Shores, dude. I mean, we would every time a damn hurricane or tropical storm come through, we'd lose power. I mean, hell, we live right on the beach.
Right.
That's the first shit that goes.
Right.
And you believe it or not, that's the first thing that goes and the last shit to be turned on.
Yep. Yep.
We would be out of power for a long time. But I mean, hell, you could always go out in the ocean and cool off too.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because we live so damn close, you know, like I said, 50 feet, you know, we'll swimming in the ocean. But there's just so much beach erosion and shit like that when it happens, though. Because, you know, our condo was up on stilts.
Right.
So every night when high tide would come in and our house would just sway. Loved that shit, dude. Sit out on the back porch and just, dude, I loved it.
Oh, dude, I would have watched the whole storm if the friggin' transformer wouldn't have exploded. But I told the wife, I said, when the transformer exploded and I saw the trees part in the backyard, as I was actually turning to make a break for the basement, I literally saw that 65-pound wicker chair get picked up and thrown. And I was like, oh, shit.
What surprised me, though, is when I watched your storm video, the damn, the canopy was still up on all four legs.
Dude, is that, bro?
I was like, how the hell is that even possible?
Right?
That's like an umbrella. That's like an umbrella. I mean, fuck,
Bro.
you know, it don't weigh anything.
Bro. I was blown away. When we walked outside the next morning and saw what our yard looked like, I was like, holy shit. And then I called my buddy up, and my buddy's like, oh, yeah, we just had some straight line winds. I was like, you may have had straight line winds. I had a funnel cloud pass over my house. I said, way different.
Hell yeah.
Way different.
Damn right it is. Shit's going in circles then, buddy.
Yes. I mean, like I said in the video, we didn't take a direct hit, but it was close to hell enough.
Let you know the power of Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm. You know, like I told the wife, I said, you know, I've seen videos in the news of other counties and other towns that have been hit by tornadoes, but for it to hit my town or the town over, it's like that's a little too close for comfort, you know.
Mm-hmm. We used to ride out category 1 and category 2 hurricanes all the time because they really wasn't that bad,
right?
Unless it was like a high category 2.
Right.
You know, we would still try to ride it out, but then usually it'd beat us and we left. But we didn't even chance a category 3.
Right.
I mean, that was just too bad, man.
Right.
But category 1s are awesome, man. You're talking about a lot of wind and rain and thunder and lightning and tornadoes. Because we can look out our back door on our back deck right there on the condo, and you could see tornadoes materializing over the Gulf right there. You just watch them materialize, and they go across the Gulf, and then they dissipate. We could see that all the time. That was just cool shit to watch.
See, I kind of get off on big storms. That's why every time they got the sirens going, I'm the guy sitting in a lounge chair watching the storm come across the backyard. And I turn everything off so I can listen to it. And when this one entered my backyard, I was like, this is the real deal. Like, this isn't a drill. This isn't, we just have heavy rains. Like, this is the real deal.
Yeah, I don't know if it happens for you guys, but usually when that shit hits up down here where I'm at, it always happens at nighttime when you can't see shit.
Yes.
I mean, happen during the day. That way I can actually see what's coming.
Right. Right.
Because I'm that dumbass too. I'm that dumbass too. When all that wind and shit's happening and stuff,
yeah,
I'm like
I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm standing out on the back porch and shit like that because I want to watch it. I think it's cool.
But the sky gets like that greenish hue to it.
Then you know it's time to bolt.
Yep.
When it turns green, I'm not sticking around to see what happens. I'm out of here.
Our biggest fear right here is we just got these really, really big ass old trees here. Right. I mean, some of these damn trees, the limbs on them are bigger than most people's trees in their yard. I mean, these trees are like 200 something years old here. You can't, like, nobody here is allowed to cut any of those trees in their backyard because they're all part of the historical society around here.
Right.
So you have to go to the city and the inspector has to come out and look at that tree, and and you're only allowed to trim the limbs that he tells you can cut.
Right.
Any other limb you cut that he didn't tell you is $10,000 a damn limb.
Jesus.
Yeah, they don't mess around. Yeah, they don't mess around down here. You break the law, they gonna bust your ass down here.
Damn,
It's what kills me though. It's your damn land. Do whatever the hell you want to do on your own damn land.
right.
Well, I mean, yeah, I understand that too, but when you live in the city limits, you know all of this shit going in, so you can either choose to buy the property or choose not to buy the property.
Right.
So you know if they tell you, hey, you're not allowed to cut your trees, okay, then you don't cut your trees. Like it's like this guy that lives across the driveway right here from me. He works for Delta. He's a jet engine mechanic. Well, we have literally sit out here and watched this damn tree drop limbs, and they go right through the roof of his house and just stick up. We've seen that 4 or 5 times already.
Wow.
And he's not allowed to cut that tree down.
That's bullshit.
Yep, he's not. It's done cost this man I don't know how much money.
I'd be getting a lawyer and be like, look here, this is friggin'.
He has, and he's lost every time he went to court.
What?
Yep, every time he goes to court, he loses.
The insurance company should go after the friggin' city. Because they're the ones that are paying the money to get the roof fixed.
No, he's not turning it into the insurance company. He's just paying it out of his pocket. He's like, look, I don't want. He said, you turn in too many claims to your homeowner's insurance, it goes through the roof, the price of it.
Right.
He goes, so we just pay it out of our pocket. He goes, as often as it happens, he goes, hell, my company would cancel my homeowner's insurance.
Right.
Because I'd be too damn much of a high risk.
Now this sounds horrible, but can't you just poison a tree?
Dude, it'd take a lot of poison. Dude, me and you and Car Mob, all three of us together could not reach around these trees. That's how big they are.
Damn.
They're huge, man. They're massive.
All you gotta do is get some friggin' person that friggin' has diabetes and take their friggin' hypodermic needles and start stabbing the tree with friggin' poison. It'll work.
Yeah, but then again, like I said, the size of the limbs that are on these things, you don't want them to fall.
Right.
Because if anything's on them, it's going to be crushed like your vehicle. We've already had a lady that lives here in these apartments, just a limb fell off a tree, and this is how close it was to her. Normally she doesn't park where she parked at because she's an older black lady.
Right.
So she pulled her car up closer to a parking spot so she wouldn't have to take her groceries so far to the house. She had just walked out to her car and got a load of groceries and was walking to her house, and a damn limb fell off and hit the top of her car and just smushed her car like a damn pancake. And she literally just had walked away from it like 30, 40 foot. And the apartment complex says, we're not paying for it. We don't have to. Did not give that lady a dime for her car.
Wow.
All depends on where you live.
Well, I mean, she had an older Honda CRV, like one of those damn little SUV things.
Right.
So you know she didn't have full coverage on it. So, but her kids went in and bought her another car because she didn't have enough money.
Right.
Well, it was just crying shame. I was like, damn, the apartment complex owns these trees. So why couldn't they help the lady out with another car?
Right.
Like they said, it's Mother Nature, so they don't have to pay for nothing.
That's why I like living out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
I don't need permission to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't have to worry about my property down there. I've only actually got 2 trees on the property that's around the house. I got a big one in the back and a small one in the front.
Right.
And then I got that 1 acre lot that I bought next to me that's wooded, but the trees are so far away from the house, if they fell, they wouldn't hit anything anyway. So I don't have to worry about those. So hopefully this weekend is going to be good enough. The weather is going to be a lot cooler, and we'll be moving this weekend. So
all right. Sounds
hopefully,
good, brother.
Hopefully.
Right?
Yeah, just, like I said, we could have moved, but no, I ain't trying to, and my brother and them, they ain't trying to die of no damn heart attack or no heat stroke or none of that shit.
No, hell no.
Like I said, ain't none of us young anymore. Like me, I'm only 53, but hell, both of them are in their 60s.
Right.
And I'm like, nah, it ain't that important.
Oh, fellas, I'm getting tired.
Well, shit, go ahead and end it, brother, and go to bed. You already been on probably for what, hour and a half?
Hour and 50 minutes.
Oh, shit. 10 more minutes, you'll be on 2 hours.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to work tomorrow, day shift, and then I'm off for a few. So I may do a couple of random live streams here and there.
Hell, doing shit. We'll be good. I'll be at home all week. I ain't doing shit except taking my mom back for her to the doctor's office.
Rock and roll, brother.
Yeah. And while she's in the doctor's office, I'll just be sitting out in the car fucking napping.
Right. Like I said, I'm going to try to crank out a couple of YouTube videos for you guys over the next friggin' 7 days. Like I said, I want to get a part 2 of the tornado damage out to you guys so you can see where the tornado came across the freeway. And then I'd like to get the video footage out of the Woodward Dream Cruise that I shot.
Oh, okay. So how many days you got off in a row?
7.
Oh my God, it's like a vacation, bud.
I love it.
Yeah, was that you that's going to Ohio for the car show?
No, Mr. Mach 1, I'm going 80 miles north to a town in my state.
Oh, okay. So Mr. Gary and him are going to Ohio.
Yeah, Mr. Gary's going to an all Mustang car show.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the car show that I'm going to, I've never been to before, but I heard there's going to be like 2,000 cars.
Damn, that's going to be a lot of damn footage.
Yeah. And
Dude,
I'm going
you
to be
gonna
there
have-
Friday. It's a 3-day event. I'm going to be there for 2 days.
Damn, you're going to have a couple of hundred shorts.
That's the plan. Over 110,000 views this month.
Oh, nice, dude. Fucking, you rolling them in.
Yeah, and I gained 160 plus subscribers
This month already?
this month already.
That's sweet.
Right?
Yeah, so the channel's getting some traction. That's good.
3.36K. Friggin' starting to make some traction finally.
Yeah, and hell, that wasn't long ago. You just hit 3K.
I know, right?
Yeah, because I remember when y'all done the live stream about that.
Yeah, I'm averaging like 160 to 200 subscribers a month right now.
Oh, that's sweet, dude.
Like I told everybody, I said the channel's not blowing up, but I do have steady growth.
Hell, by Christmas, you're going to be, if it stays at the rate it's going, hell, you're going to be well over 4,000.
That's the plan. I'm really hoping to break 4K by friggin' Christmas.
That'd be nice.
That is the plan. We'll see what happens.
I'm going to go break into this damn big tub of damn butter pecan ice cream. Yeah, I'll be,
All subs are good subs in this universe. Hell yeah, brother.
That's right. And I'll be thinking about you guys when I eat this butter pecan ice cream.
You do that. I want to get ready for bed.
You know what? I changed my mind. I probably won't be thinking about y'all. I'm just going to be enjoying it. I lied. All right, well, fellas, I'll let you run, man. That way you can call it a night.
All right, Salty, thanks a lot for hanging out with us, brother.
You too, buddy. Mike, you take care, bud. Always nice talking to y'all guys.
Have a good one, guys.
All right, everybody in the chat, y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all later.
Everybody have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Later. You know what? I'm just going to sit here for an extra 10 seconds just so I can get an hour and 53 minutes. And we're out, y'all. Peace.